Well, good evening. Hopefully, there might be some people out there watching. I can't actually see what's happening here. Frozen. The computer has frozen. Who knows what's going on? I don't know whether you can hear me or not. Welcome to the live chat. Well, I don't know what's going on at all. IT systems are not working very well. In fact, they don't appear to be working at all. Not sure whether anybody can hear me out there. What's happening? That's working. Oh, flipping heck. What is going on here? Right, it looks like it's working, finally. Righty-ho, good evening, everybody. Welcome to, is this a sixth one? So Colin Hales, one of the conductors for Sing Out Strong, up here in northern Herefordshire, in the West Midlands in England. So welcome to everybody. Thank you very much for saying you can hear me. You can hear me perfectly. Thank you. Wonderful, wonderful. And it's great to see so many people logging in. So what we're going to do tonight is a quick recap, I think, on what you've been doing already. All my screen's frozen, so I don't really know what's going on, but hopefully you can hear me okay, even though I can't actually see what I'm doing. Hello, everybody. Right. Joe Simon, I can hear you. Welcome from the US. Gosh, whereabouts are you all? Let me know where you are. It's all interesting to hear where you're all from. Right. So we're going to start off with the first movement. Now, those who've logged in before and seen me lead one of these little chats and rehearsals, you will know that I'm terrible at the piano. Okay. Now, I cannot play the piano. I'm a trumpet player. Here's my trumpet. I'm a trumpet player, okay, not a pianist, so bear with me. I'm afraid you're not going to get too many keyboard skills from me. However, I have through the glory of technology, I do have a backing track with, as it happens, all of the parts on it. So we are going to start with Venite, movement 1 from the 3 Latin Psalms, as I'm sure you're already aware, is one of the pieces that our beloved Emma created, and hopefully we're going to have a bit of fun. So here we go. I've got 2 laptops set up. Hopefully you'll be able to hear the other laptop with the backing track on it. But here we go. If you can't, obviously, as always, please do say. Now we're going to start with the first movement, Venite Exultamus. Here goes. Bear with. Through the miracle of technology, here it comes. Two, three, four, 1, 2, 3, off.
The people of his posture and the shape of his hand.
Here we go. There we are. Well, hopefully you could all hear that. I can't see any messages saying you couldn't. So yeah, there was a lot in there, isn't it? It's very difficult to make out your own line unless you're absolutely confident with exactly what's supposed to be going on. The intricacies of singing together. Now, obviously, we'd ideally like to break all of these parts down and have a little go on your respective sections. I did a little bit with the tenors a few weeks ago when I did have some internet briefly. Sound like a choir in the bathroom here. Yeah, it sounds a bit like a choir in the bathroom here too. I'm afraid I don't have the best sound card on my laptop, but that's kind of what we got, unfortunately. Let's try it again though. So it's difficult to actually decide when you're going to come in based on the backing track, but let's just turn the keyboard on so we do at least be able to get the note. Once it's on, a bit louder. Louder than that. There we are. So those are the first few notes from the soprano lines. Okay. Welcome from Canada as well. Good. Right, so here we go. Those are the first few notes. There we are. Righto. And then the basses and tenors, basically 2 notes octave apart. That one and that one, which, as it happens, are the first 2 notes, but a few bits lower than the 2 notes from the soprano line and alto line. So these are 2 lower note or male voices notes, and the 2 upper notes, if you want sop and alto notes, are. So those all notes all together there. Shouldn't be too bad. Shouldn't be too difficult for the lower voices to pick out those two notes. Okay. Once you know sops, sorry, those are your first 2 notes. Righto, here we go. Let's try it again. Press play. A few seconds. No idea when it's going to start. It will be. Men now. Same notes again. Same notes again. So, gentlemen, or tenors and basses, you can see there, you haven't actually got a lot to do there, have you? All the upper voices are doing all the work. Gosh, haven't you got an easy life? Yeah, those two notes there. And again, a few bars later, you all know where they are, I'm sure. And then, men, you've got, well, the ladies of all the upper voices, I should say. Shouldn't keep saying ladies' voices, male voices, should I? But tenors, you've got a bit, and basses, you've got a bit of an easy life now because you're singing the same line that you just heard the sopranos and altos sing. Similar sort of thing. Slight interval difference, but it's the same pattern. So here we go again from the very beginning. Very beginning. Let's see if I can find exactly where it starts. It's about, let's try that, 6 seconds in. Here we go. Nope. Here we go. Lower voices. So I'm just going to stop it there just briefly, just because it does change key there. You can feel the difference. It all becomes a little bit more tense, a little bit more chromatic is what we use, the words that we use in the musical world. I'll just turn that down a little bit. There we go. It's my Chicago t-shirt there. Yeah, so it does become a little bit more chromatic there. Hopefully you can hear the difference and different sort of style, different tension, until it all dissipates again a few bars later, when it all drops back down and comes into the fast bit, the fast asymmetric beat, 7/8 in a bar. Very, very awkward to count. Okay, but not impossible. So, yeah, I'm going to have to put there. Right, let's try it again. So let's go back to the very beginning. Very beginning. Where's about there? Where was it? Try that. Yes. Men. So it all goes chromatic. Men. Fast bit now. 2, 3, 4. Now. Right. Let's just stop that. Now, hopefully, you might have recognised all these different voices that are happening from letter B, from the fugue. We have the same melodic feature all the way through. Okay, and this is, hopefully, if I play it right, this is what it sounds like. Okay, simple as that. That's the first bit. And then I've got a page turn, so I can use one hand at a time. The next bit goes. Okay, something like that, without the jazz notes in it. Okay, so you can hear that basically every single entry is pretty much the same. Pretty much the same. Just got to get it in the right place. Okay, So let's try again from letter B. I know where this is because I've already marked it. 1 minute and 10 seconds. Let's have a look. Hopefully it's the same place. 1 minute and 10 seconds as I marked it before. Where are we? Here we are. About there. No, obviously a different track. A bit earlier than that. Let's try there. Next one. Men. Basses. Sossu's coming in. Now and. Tenors. And now. Top ones. Altos. Everybody now. And. It pops off like that. And it goes to the next fast bit. Here we go. Men, here we go. Altos. Soft. Bass. And one of them at the end. Right. So, you can see basically the people who start it have got to go all the way to the end. Okay. Oh, that little fast bit towards the end there. So well done, tenors, if you were keeping on going there all the way to the end. I did write down how many times you actually sing it. How many times did you sing it? Something like 14 times. There we go. So if you can count up to 14 times and sing the words at the same time, good luck. See you at the end. Right. So there we go. Let's start up again from the very beginning. And hopefully we should have a bit of a result. Any suggestions for breathing during part C for tenors? Yeah, you'll have to take out a measure all the time. Yes, Catherine. From C to the end. Where's C? C. What would normally happen? Obviously, in a choir where you've got more than one person on voice, you can easily just what we call dovetail. So you'd take a breath pretty much when you like, as long as it wasn't at the same time as everybody else, of course. So where are we? C. Yeah, there's no possible way you can sing all of that in one go. So really, it's a question of maybe singing 4 bars or 4 measures, as you see, rather you don't pass out. I've seen some trumpet players pass out while they've been playing, by the way, for trying too hard. Yeah, so take maybe sing 4 or 6 or 8 measures, perhaps, or bars, as we say in England. And then have a break. Yeah, take a couple off, but make sure you do still count. Okay, otherwise you're going to lose the place. Okay. So as you can see, as each voice joins, the momentum carries and builds, and does say, I don't know whether it says on your parts, but it does say gradually building pretty much all the way to the end. Okay. So does that answer your question, Catherine? Yeah. Simon can edit out the big thud. Is that you hitting the floor, or you throwing your music down in disgrace? Right, here we go. From the very beginning then, let's try it. See how we get on. Here we go. It started any second now. That's the one. Then and Here comes a chromatic bit. 10. Boom, boom, boom. 3, 4, stop twos. Stop. Tenor. Alto. Basses. Stop twos. And. Tenor ones. And. Tenor one. And. Altos. Everybody. And. Here we go, main tenors. Twos, that's twice. That's 3. 4. Counting the tenors, this is the 5th time. The 6th. The 7th. The 8th. Basses, here we go. Off to you now. 9. 10. 11. So, sorry, is there anything else at all? It's a valid point. Thanks very much. I wasn't taking a mickey. It's a very valid point. Yeah, we do come across these sorts of works where for multiple people to play or sing, it's impossible for one person to sing it all. So yeah, it's just a question of taking the breath when you can and not losing count. Okay, that's all it is. And yeah, so the tenor ones, 14 times you're singing your part. Okay, which is pretty impressive if you can do all of that in one breath. All right. So here we go then with the third movement, Jubilate. Right, let's get the old soundtrack up then. Here it is. Click on that one. Finally, oh God, that's quick. Oh, okay. Righto, yeah. Maybe Emma's a fan of Adam and the Ants. Sounds a little bit like Stand and Deliver by Adam and the Ants there towards the end, doesn't it? Yeah, okay. Oh, hang on, that's the wrong piece. Oh, gosh. Where are we? Here we are. All right. Get that out of the way so it doesn't get confusing. There we are. Right. Yeah, so obviously asymmetrics all the way through this. Took me a bit by surprise hearing that first because first 2 bars of introduction does set the scene, does set the tempo, sets the style. You're welcome, Ruthie. Look him up if you're too young to remember Adam and the Ants. Look him up. There's the first two bars of rhythm there. Do set the scene, set the tempo, set the style. Quite punchy, this, isn't it? Quite punchy. So just a question of really listening out for the beats of the bar. The rhythm isn't really suited to easily reading a 12/8 rhythm. However, all the notes are there, so that's what we've got to sing. Here we go again. Let's have another listen to the introduction. Now we've had a good old listen to all the rest of it. Here we go. Press play. There we go. So just to reiterate, just listening to the accompaniment there, you might have heard just about, there's more maximum volume on. You might have heard the percussion going, okay, so those lower notes are the introductory, or the last two notes before the beginning of each next bar. So what was that? Sorry, Super A Poet 6 and 24. Bar 6. Yes, yeah. So it goes into basically an extra crotchet beat in each one, extra 2 quavers, or if you're in America, 2 eighth notes, quarter notes. Okay, 2 eighth notes, or a single extra quarter note. Okay, yeah, that's all it is. It's just a bit of a whoo-hoo, skip up and 1 extra note. Okay, we'll have a look at it in a sec, though. Definitely will do. So here we go again. Listen for the accompaniment with those 2 lower type feel. Here we go. Yeah. Oh. Shush. Right. So yeah, let's just take that bar 6 slowly. Oh, blooming keyboard switched itself off again, gone to sleep. Here we are. So this is slowly. There. Okay, so it's fairly arrhythmic is what we call it. So there's no real easy center of the bar that you can hang your hat on and try and just find yourself in the geography of the music. Trying again. Yeah, awkward, very awkward. Well done, well written, Emma. Okay, very awkward. Let's just hear that. If I could hear that again, it'd be great. But it might be a bit confusing. Here we go. Yeah. Too late. Right, let's try again. Checking I'm still working. I froze for a second there. It's a long note, isn't it? Well, somehow they're singing that. Right, let's try from the beginning. Stuff it. Here we go. Right. Here we are. Adam and the Ants. Same as the beginning now, exactly the same. And more Adam and the Ants. Two, three, 4, 1, 2, 3, off. Okay. Yeah, very clever writing indeed, yeah. Right. How did that sound for everybody? Did it help? Just slowing it down a smidge. Did it help? Hopefully it did. It's just a little extra skip. Whereas before it's wrong. No, it's not. Okay. Whereas the little extra bit, bar 6, measure 6 is... Yep. Good. Excellent. Would you like another go? Shall we have another go? What's the time? What's that, 8 o'clock? Yeah. Let's have another go, shall we? So letter B. Do you remember I shouted out letter B is exactly the same as beginning? Exactly the same. Let's have a little comparison on the old page there. Yep, identical. So something less to remember, isn't it? And then it goes into the Adam and the ants bit, which is where it does change. Sops, are you okay hanging on to those top A's? They're blooming high, aren't they, eh? That is high. That is high. Good effort if you can do that. Well done. All right, here we are. Let's try it again. Here we go. Ready? Brace yourself. Same again. Beginning. And slightly quieter. Building now, building. Crescendo. Full volume. Oh. 1, 2, 3, off. And away. Yeah, that is high stuff. Very high. Well done if you can do that. Excellent. Quite awkward in places, isn't it? It is pretty awkward in places. That 14/8 bar. I don't know whether anybody's really noticed and whether they've even really managed to break things down, but at the beginning letter A, it's kind of like a lopsided 5 beats in a bar. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5. And then, of course, when it goes into the 14/8, that all changes completely. Okay. So it's not even a 6 or a 7. It's kind of a bit in between. So in that respect, it is pretty difficult. Absolutely. But once you've got it, it's kind of just works, doesn't it? Hopefully you think so anyway. And then when it goes into the all the way through, it's all in unison pretty much until it gets past that sort of bit there. It's all in unison all the way through the choir. So just before it goes into the Adam Ants bit, and Emma's going to kill me for saying Adam and the Ants. She really is. Right. Hopefully that's been of help to everybody. Would you like to do it one more time? Yes or no? We have the time. We have the technology. You think? Anybody writing in? It is high. Yes, please, Pam. Yeah, okay. Righty-ho. Here we go. Thanks, Ruthie. I won't tell her. Oh, she's probably watching, though, to be honest. Right. Here we go. Righty-ho. Eyes down. Look in. really try to listen to that sort of 5 beats in a bar feel. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5. When you're sustaining those longer notes, that's really when you're going to be listening to what's going on in the accompaniment. So that's what we're kind of listening for. And then you can go into the weird bit. A little bit like America from West Side Story. I know it's already been mentioned. That bit there, you'll all recognise it, I'm sure. But that's that sort of feel. So here we go. The final movement, which is a cross between West Side Story and Adam and the Ants. Here we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And beginning, so again. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Jubilate, and big finish, big hold. Well done. How many have? Yeah, we have 2 measures, Len, before we're starting to sing. So ding 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 ding. We'll hear it again. We'll hear it again. So for everyone in the eastern end of the Atlantic, we have 2 bars of percussion, and everybody on the other side of the pond, it's 2 measures of percussion. Introduction. Here we go. We'll try again. Try again. It's all nice little short number, isn't it? Here we go. And that's 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and stops. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 3, 4, 5. There we are. Well done, everybody. Good. I'm glad, Leslie. Thank you. Yeah, just a question of just it's something we do as certainly as a trumpet player. We have quite lots of bars rest, and so it's a question of just counting them, trying to count the rhythm whilst you're counting your rests as well. So that was why I was going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's your 2 bars rest, okay, or your 2 measures rest. Yeah. I'm glad it was helpful, and I look forward to hearing and seeing the end product in due course. Not sure how long it's going to take, Simon. Hopefully not very long. Does such an excellent job anyway. So I really hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to perhaps seeing you sometime soon. Now that I've got fibre broadband, it's only taken us 4 years, but we finally got it. Farewell, everybody. Have a nice day. If I press the right button, it would finish. End stream. There we are. Oh, hang on. What's going on? Technology. There we go. Bye.